Hey everyone, my name is Saurabh, and today we are gonna learn media query. So, what is media query? So, you have heard a term called responsive. Okay, so what is responsive? Okay, so basically, when you are designing a website, we have to make sure that our website is going to run on every different devices. Okay, so suppose I am right now on laptop. Okay, so I am seeing this page in something like this. But what if I am using a phone? So the my website should be look good, okay, when I'm using a phone. So if I say that, so just okay, so as you can see here, if I am just going to select the sizes, suppose I'm going to just increasing it is showing 4 grid. Okay, now I am going to decrease the sizes. As you can see, when I'm decreasing the sizes, the grids are also decreasing. And if I'm decrease as a kind of phone, you can see here, it is actually going to look something like this inside a phone. So this is called a responsiveness. Okay, so your website should have, you have to make your website responsive so it can run on every different screen sizes. Okay, so today we are going to clone this website, this page basically. And I there will learn that how we do media query. A media query is a kind of term which we use to make this kind of responsive pages, okay, in css basically. So let's just start. Okay, so on the first note, we have a called board member in this text, and then we have three photos, that is India Quotient and Unitas, Q1, whatever this name is. Okay, or Omedia or Network India, whatever it is. So let's just design these two things, okay, first, and then we will come to this one. Okay, so I'm going to say, just create a folder here and name it a media. Just open inside a VS Code, okay, and simply just make a file here called index.html. Just give a boilerplate, and then just start a live server here. Great. And now we can simply go to the VS Code and just split the screen. And I'm going to use this screen. Now, if I come here, you can see, just remove this. We have this thing, okay, this heading. So let's just start. Okay, now we also need a style tag so we can style our elements. So I'm going to say style. Okay, now what we can see here, we can divide the whole website in in like I'm going to annotate something here. Okay, so we can see here, this is the whole div. Okay, this is the parent div, this is the parent div. Okay, and inside here it is a h1, this is a h1. Okay, h1 heading tag. And inside that there is a one more div which is a properties of grid. And then again after that there is a h1. And here again one div is there. Okay, one parent div is there, that is this. Okay, and inside it there are four divs actually, this, okay, these are the four divs present there. Okay, this four divs. So this is how we are going to design. Okay, this is a rough work that how it is looks like when it is in production development mode. So now just clear all the things and start working. Just cut this, and now I'm going to just minimize this one, or you can say come here, and then we'll just minimize this again. So sorry, just put this like this, use this. Yeah. So let's just go with the plan now. Let me just shift there and see. So we have one h1 tag, so let's just first put a div here. Okay, so I'm going to say div, this is a parent div. Okay, now inside that there is a h1 tag, so I'm going to say h1 and say our board member, or board member. Okay, and let's just give a id. ID to it. Like I'm going to give a container. Let it contain all the things. So I'm going to give a container, and we are going to say hashtag container and just give a weight. Weight should be 100%. Okay, we are going to take a weight 100%, and then we are going to say that the text align should be center. Whatever the text is coming, it should be in center. So I am putting this in center. Okay, so whatever things, like if I go there, it is coming in center. Okay, now we want this three images. Okay, so I told you that it is using a div. Okay, first div, and then inside there is a three images. So what we have to do, just we have to say here div, sorry, let's just make a div with called as uh company div. Okay, just brand div. Okay, brand div. So I will say hashtag brand and create it. Okay, now this brand has a display grid. Okay, so I'm going to give it a display grid brand, and I will say display grid. Okay, and should be a width of 100%. Okay, and then we are going to say that you have to repeat three times. Like all you have to divide the all the images in three column. Okay, like first image, second image, third image. So I will say repeat grid template columns should be repeat. That does be how many times you want to repeat this thing. So I will say three. And what is the width of the thing? So I'm going to say it is going to be 1/4. Okay, that is whatever the size is, it will be going to divide in three fractions. Okay, so now let's just put the images there. Okay, so I'm going to say image. Okay, and just copy this like this, and just copy click on image and just say copy image URL and put here. Let's just put this one also, copy image address, put this here, and just U1 media market, whatever it is, put this here. Okay, now if you go there, you can see here we have three images there. Okay, and one image, I think this is not working. Yeah, it is working, don't worry, it is working. So let me just again split the screen. Sorry guys, we have to do it every time when we just maximize the things. Okay, so we are here. We can simply slide it like this. Okay, in every time. Now go there, and we have one heading tag again after that. So we'll say heading h1, that is strategic investor. So I'm just going to copy it, I'm not going to write. I'm very lazy person. Just do this, and I'll just say div, and here we are going to say that investor div. Okay, so I'm going to give a ID investor. Okay, investor. Now just take a thing here and say investor. Okay. Now as you can see, it is also grid. Okay, because it is also keeping some information in a horizontal way. So just put it grid. Okay, say display grid. Okay, and again we have to just put the weight should be 100 because it is 100%. And if you want to give a 90, you can also keep it 19, and then you have to just say margin should be auto, so it should become between. Okay, and not between, in center basically. Okay, so now let's just go and say that I'm going to design these cards. Okay, so you can see here it is a div, and after that there is a h3 you can say a h2 tag, and then a paragraph, and then a photo. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply say div, and I'm going to give a class. That is class should be uh that is person, play person. Okay, I will give the name to person. So it's a div. You can how to make a class, like you can say person here like this, and it will make a class of person. Okay, now here I will say there should be an image. Okay, image should be. Now if you want to keep an image, then you have to first keep a div. Okay, and after that you have to keep an image so that it can keep 100% of the weight. You can do like this, so it will work in that way. So I'm going to keep a div here. Okay, and Let's just keep a ID or some, not ID, just keep a class. Okay, or we can simply use combinators to use, like we can simply just go in person, and in every image we can do it. So what I'm going to say, in this here I'm going to say image, and image should be like, I'm going to take a first image here and put it here. Okay, and just let's design, like first just let's design the person div. So a person div has image. Before that there is a div, so I'm going to say person div, and there is an image. Okay, so image, go select image, and this image you have to, what you have to do, you have to first keep the weight should be 100%. Okay, once it's done, yeah, it's done. Okay, now also we want to keep the card card border. Okay, border, as you can see here there is some border, so I'm going to say border should be border radius. We can say border radius, that is 10 pixel. Okay, I'm putting the 10 pixel border radius. Now it's done, and then after that we have to put this person name. So I'm going to take h2 here, and the person name should be Vijay. Okay, Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Okay, now I'm not going to copy every image here. Okay, because I'm going to take only one image. I'm just paste everywhere the same image. So our div is ready, our this thing is ready. Now as you can see here there is some kind of box shadow. Okay, this is looking elevated, a little bit elevated. This is comes from the box shadow property. I'm going to show you a website where you can get it. Get CSS scan. Okay, you just search get CSS scan. Okay, here in on Google, the first site which comes, this is the, yeah, the 93 beautiful CSS box shadow example. Just click on it. You can see here different types of CSS here. Okay, and you don't have to do anything, just click on thing and it will get copied. So I think this one is okay for our this thing. So what I will do, I will simply say, go to the person. Okay, so we have just created the, we have just given the property to the image tag. Okay, now I'm going to uh, you know give property to person div. So I will say box shadow should be this. Okay, and also as I told you, the border radius of the image this, so I have to also keep the border radius of this thing is as a 10 pixels, so it will not get a little bit. So I'm going to show you here. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now. Okay, as a div, and now I'm going to design little. Okay, I can see here there is nothing, a box shadow coming. Okay, there is no box shadow, so I don't know why it is not coming. I think there is some problem. We will see after. Okay, just let me check why it is not coming. A person. Okay. The one thing we have missed, that is the person is a class, so we have to use this class. Okay, now as you see we have used the class. It is actually taking all this. This is because we haven't we have not set the property of grid. That is it is actually a grid, but we don't have put it like how many times it has to repeat. So we have to say grid template column. Okay, grid template columns, and I will say repeat. Repeat should be 4 invested at a time, so I will say 4, and it should be 1 of a. So it will take its space here. Okay, it will take its space here. Now now let's go down here, and in this thing I can also see that the box shadow is not working because we have actually put it the ID symbol. But what we have to put, we have to put the class symbol. Now we'll see a little bit of box shadow here. Okay, great. So now it's done. We have done everything, I think. Let me just check one more time. Okay, now here we have also simple designation. So let's just give a designation, like I'm going to keep a P, and then we will say founder and CEO. Okay, founder and CEO. Great. And let's give a color. So I told you that we are going to use the combinator. So basically we are going, as we have used image here, you can simply just say, just go to class and don't go to div, just say P and say color is equal to gray. Okay, Now just go to the document and you can see here the color is gray, the font and see. Okay. Now all the paragraph that is in there, it has color gray. Okay. Now I'll just go there and see one more thing, that is uh image, that is a small image that is showing which company they are in. So I'm going to just keep an image here and I will just copy the image from there. I'm going to copy this image here, copy this image address, and again we have to just design that image. So I'm going to select this person class here and say image. Okay. And the image should be around I think 100 pixel. Yeah, I think 100 pixel. So give the weight to be 100 pixel. Now just go to the investor page and yeah, that's it. As you can see here, we are done with that. Now if you go to the real thing, you can see here there is no border radius, but we have put it the border radius because we are actually putting in everywhere border radius. Okay, here in the image, in the image property. Okay, so what we can do here, we can say border radius bottom, border radius bottom, border bottom, radius left, right, whatever you are giving. So I am going to give for like not bottom, we are going to give the top. Okay, so I'm going to give, take a top one. Okay, top for right radius should be 10 pixel, and again same thing, we have to copy this, and instead of right we are going to say left. Now we will see there are two cuts here. Okay, curve here, and this is working fine. Okay, so we are done here with the card. Okay. Now we don't want to copy the every image because the video will going too long, and now I can simply just copy this investor cards. Okay, so person cards and put it here. Okay, so we want four. Okay, four in each row, so just we need seven more. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So as you can see here, we got the 7% here. Okay, now one more thing, that is we want a little bit of gap. Okay, we don't want to stick with each other. So what we will do, we can simply say just give us some gap. So we are going to a person class and just say gap, and gap should be 10 pixel, and that's not working. That's not working. That's great. That's not working because don't have to go in the person class, we have to put it inside the investor class. So it gives a gap. Okay, little bit of gap here. So it looks nice now. Okay, you can see here. Now it's done. As you can see, if you open it, it's done. We have made successfully. But if you just just make it like something like this, it's just looking weird. It's not going to look in good in a web, what I can say, in phone. You know that why? Because we are not making responsive, so we have to use media query here. Okay, so media query will make it very clean and responsive, make it responsive. So I'm going to just use it. So I have written the syntax of it, like I forget every time, that's why I written. So this is the media query syntax. So there are three skin sizes. Okay, large skin sizes, medium skin sizes, and small skin sizes. So for the large skin sizes, our website is already written. Whatever we have written is it's for the large. Okay, so we have to control the medium and the small skin sizes. So basically we are going to just take the this both. Okay, and just copy it and just going to paste inside the CSS class. No, like style tag. Okay, now go down there and paste it. So just put something like this, and you have to give this thing. Okay, for each the curly bracket, and in this curly bracket we have to write everything. So again it's on, what happened? Okay. We have to do again. Yeah, okay, that don't worry. So I'm just going to say this this ah, mm, yeah, and this. Okay, now we want that if our website is in a medium screen, so we want that where investor grid should be 2. Okay, so let's go there, and also not investor first. Let's first just handle this one. Okay, also this thing, what we say, this brand thing. So let's just go to the brand view and just copy it and just put it here. Okay, just put it here. So as you can see, in medium side, what we have to change? We have to just change the grade, and all the things should be same. So just remove this thing. What we have to change, just keep it inside that. Okay. So I want that if there is three, like not three, like if there is medium screen size, we want that this brand, as you can see, India question, and it should be in two column. Okay, so I'm just putting it two. So now we will see it is coming in two, and it looks little bit clear and great. Okay, and if it is again copy it, and if it is a small size, we want that it should have to be only one. So it will go down by down. Okay, it will not go again in three. And for investor also, if I go to the investors here, just copy this, and below brand, we don't all anything, we want just this one. So in medium screen we want two. So now we will see it is divided in two. Okay, and in small screen it will get a one. Okay, we want one, so just put one here. And now you can see our website is fully responsive. Now let's just check this out. Now if I go there and now just do something. Okay, this is the large screen. Okay, this is the large screen. Now I'm going to reduce the size. This is the small screen and this is the phone screen, as you can see here. So now you can see it is looking great, like small. Okay, now medium, and large, medium, and small. This is something like this. Now I can see one more thing, that is it is not coming, and uh, in center. I think, I don't know why it is not coming in center. It should have to come in center, but it's not coming. So let's just give a property called place item, and place item should be center. Now let's just check this out. So oh, I got it, why it is happening. It is happening because of this. So what we can do, we can simply do one thing. If it is making problem, we can simply say we don't want two. Where it is, we don't want two. We want in medium size also. It will get one. Okay, so it will not make problem. So it will keep it clear. Okay. So suppose if this is two, this is for one. No, this is a medium, and this is for large, medium, small. So as you can see here, in medium it is not coming in center, so we can just simply put it in center by keeping this that is margin auto, and it will come in center. Now we'll see, one, two, three. That is large, medium. Okay, it is not coming. I don't know why it is not coming. Let me just put border here. So border should be okay. Just let's place item center, and then we'll see that is working or not. Make it become whatever. Yeah, it is coming now. I think it is coming now. Yeah, it is coming now. It is coming. So you have to use a place item property to make it in center. And now you can see it is fully responsive. Now if I want to make show you in the mobile simulator, just go there, and as you can see here, it is looking great in phone. So that's it. Okay, you can see one more time this code. Okay. So it's very easy to make, responsive. It is very easy to make. So that is it for today, and we will meet in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.